Hi guys, UK Guns here. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about this firearm that I have. You've seen it before on the channel, but I thought I'd talk a little bit about what it actually is and its history, because it is actually quite interesting. Now, from the title, I'll admit, slightly clickbait, but these types of videos do seem to be quite popular for whatever reason. So just going with the flow with that, but there is a reason, because this is based on the P226, so it's not completely dishonest, just slightly clickbaity, but this is based on the P226, which is why I thought I'd make this video to tell you a little bit about the history. So what is this? Well, it's not actually a P226. It's called the GSG Firefly, and it's made by German sport guns, which make lots of 22LRs and 22LR clones and those kinds of things. I've done a video before about their MP5, and they make a few other things, make a 1911 as well, which is again UK legal long barreled pistol. But what's interesting about this one is it didn't start off as a GSG gun. It actually started off as a fully licensed Sig Sauer. It was called the Sig Mosquito, and that was based on the P226. And if I show this camera here, you can see, if we just look at this part, how it is extremely similar to the P226. Now, it is slightly smaller. I think the frame is about 90% the size of the P226. It's about 10% smaller. And it does have this external safety, which the P226 does not have. But those were design requirements of Sig when they developed this gun. Although they never built it, it was actually built by GSG. It's always been built by GSG, but it was built under license, and it was sold as a Sig, and it had Sig markings on it and all the rest of it. So it was a Sig Mosquito, and it was intended to be basically a 22LR trainer for the Sig P226. So it was supposed to be just like the P226 in terms of how it looked, felt, and roughly how it operated, so it could be used as a training version of the P226, because 22LR is cheaper than 9mm. So this did start out life as a Sig Sauer, a licensed genuine Sig Sauer, but eventually somewhere along the line Sig decided to discontinue the Sig Mosquito, and so GSG decided to keep manufacturing it, but under their own branding, which is why it became the GSG Firefly. They didn't really change too much. This is the second generation, because the first generation did have some reliability issues. So this is the second generation, which is better. I would say it's not perfect. I do have stoppages. I do have the odd issue with failure to eject, those kinds of things. But it's not terrible. I can go several magazines with no stoppages, and then I can sometimes have 2 or 3 stoppages in the same magazine. It does seem to be a bit hit and miss like that, literally sometimes. But otherwise, it's not the worst gun that I own. That would definitely go to another GSG that I've got, the MP5, the GSG5. But it's pretty good. It's also a lot of fun, very lightweight. Obviously it's not exactly pistol size, but it's close to, and it's quite fun to shoot. It's a different skill as well, pistol shooting, so that's quite enjoyable. But it did start out as a P226, well, as a P226 trainer, which was called the Sig Mosquito. So you can sort of own a Sig, a UK legal Sig P226. This is as close really as you will get in the UK. So I thought you might find that interesting. If you have, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.